Hi, my name is Jay Grams. My family has owned the Volo Auto Museum since 1960. We have a few hundred of the most exciting collector cars, and they're all for sale in one location. I personally have handpicked them from around the country. Welcome to my sales shop. Come on, let's go for a spin. We have a 1968 Chevy Impala convertible. I sold this car 24 years ago. We just purchased it back from his estate. So the same person owned it all those years. It was a California car prior to that. The car is a little worn, a little tired in places. It's a great driver. We just spent $1,500 at an outside shop having them look at it, inspect it, and service the car. It's turnkey, ready to drive. It looks great. It's what we call a 15-footer. There's nicks and wear marks in the paint and a split in the seat, but I'm telling you, this is a dry, clean body. California car, numbers match, power steering, power brakes. So it still has a lot to offer, and it is priced right. Compared to what we're selling in today's market, this thing is one of the cheapest cars that'll come through our doors. Go to volocars.com. That's where you can find the price on all of our collector cars. And there'll be 100 pictures top to bottom and a full description of this car. If you just enjoy watching the video, subscribe to our YouTube channel, click on the bell icon, and you'll be notified as the new ones are posted. But the top's down, so why don't you join me? Let's go for a spin. Yeah, I think this car has a lot of potential. If you're looking for a car to build, a lot of guys these days, they want to take a car and build it and put a 502 under the hood or an LS motor, whatever it is, but they want that nice clean car to start with. That's this one right here. If you just want a car to throw the whole family in, I mean, you can have like 6 kids and you all fit in this one. And the trunk, you can put your cooler, your lawn chairs. So just, it's a driver the way it is. Go get ice cream. Still go to the car shows. You're not going to be embarrassed of the car. I'm fussy. I'm around $100,000 show cars. Anyway, underneath the car, the metal is bone dry. I mean, it's like a chalkboard. The floors, even the chassis components, they're not flaky or pitted. But getting back to the floors, they've never even been spray painted over, so they're as honest as you can get. The factory pinch welds, the seams, the ribs, the braces, even up here behind the tires, no rust at all. It's as dry as a chalkboard. Again, we just sent it to a shop. We're busy, so we sent this car to a shop, so go through it for us. The front disc brakes were leaking. It was better to buy a whole new kit, so the front disc brakes are new. They put 2 new shocks in back. They changed all the fluids. The motor, the trans, and the rear end fluids have been changed. This has dual exhaust, looks solid. The mufflers look more recent. So everything was inspected, looks good underneath the car. Emergency brake cables are still hooked up. Now getting to the body, it's a solid car. He did not paint it while he had it, so this paint's 24 years old at least. And it's solid. Bottom of the fenders are all metal. I looked under the door. The edge is real nice and clean. Original quarter panels, they're nice and clean and dry. But there's imperfections. There's fuzziness in the paint. There's a little stain. There's places where, like right here, it's discolored. But it's all good, clean metal. Fits real nicely. This is all good. There's some chips here and there. The rear bumper's bright, shiny, looks good, but there's some light scuffs on top, but overall really nice bumper, and look how nice everything fits. Trunk lid is spot on. Here's a spot they touched it up with the wrong color. Chips along here they touched up with the wrong color. Now Goodyear Eagle ST tires, probably the tires that were on there when I sold it to them. They look fine, but they are aged. It has 15-inch rally wheels. The trim is good, not new. Here's a chip right here. Under the boot is a white convertible top. That practically looks new. It's a bright white, has a glass window. It's a power top. It works fine. This is nice and straight. Fits nice. The windshield's been replaced. Now, for some reason, the paint is bubbled right here in the middle. There's some bubbles in the middle of the hood and a couple right there. The hood fits square. Here's a blemish. They went around the car with the wrong color paint. That's what they did. Paint's chipped up pretty good right here on this edge. The front bumper, the grille, the bezels, all that's in very good shape, shiny, straight, and fits nice. So it's the numbers match 327, 275 horsepower. That's the 4-barrel motor. Probably never been out of the car. Runs real smooth. All the original manifolds, valve covers, air cleaner, the heat shields around the spark plugs. I also didn't mention it's a turbo 400 automatic. I thought it would have been a Power Glide 2-speed, but it's a turbo 400 automatic. So a complete tune-up was just done to it. New battery cables, a battery disconnect, brand new wiper motor. The interior, standing here as a whole, it looks good. There's little splits. The biggest one right here in the seam is about that long, and then there's little splits in the seats. The door panels are all very good. The dash pad is nice till you get over in that corner. It's got cracks. The instrument panel is real nice. The heater control panel, the lenses, the gauges. The factory AM radio is still in the dash. They did not cut it up. So yes, the car is old and it's aged, but it's not abused, I guess is what I'm trying to paint for you. Like there's a crack at the top of the steering wheel. That's just from age. If I mentioned power steering, power brakes, it has a new hood insulation. The washer bottle's still hooked up. Everything looks tidy and proper in here. Door jambs, I think, are the original paint. The weather strips are there, but they're kind of cracked and beat up. There's an oil change sticker on that door, and that's from California, so that's at least a 24-year-old sticker. Carpet's presentable. In the glove box here, we've got the original manuals, and here's the Protecto plate. Tells you who bought it new, and I can't read that offhand. Everything's backwards, but it is California. I'll take pictures of that and put it on our website. Giant trunk, all rock solid. Jack and spare, the well liner looks nice. This is all original sticker. Trunk light works. Again, you can fit your coolers, your lawn chairs. You can fit the mother-in-law back there too. So just a great family cruiser. You go to get ice cream, you can sit in the car and eat ice cream. Who cares? Just smooth. This rubber going up the pillar is probably replaced. Yeah, power steering, power disc brakes, power top, turbo 400 automatic, numbers match motor and transmission. Nice original color. It's called Tripoli Turquoise. It's not a restored car, but it's not an abused car. Good, honest car. And again, in today's market, it's a deal. You're not buying junk. Go to volocars.com. I just gave you my impression of this one, but there's plenty of ways on there to find the salesman. They'll try and answer all the questions and concerns you have. They can get this delivered anywhere in the country. They can get you financed. Go to volocars.com. If you just enjoy watching the video, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Click on that bell icon, and you'll be notified as the new one's posted. Thanks for watching.